In this video, I'm going to be showing how to create VPC in AWS. So to start with creating a VPC, when you are in your AWS account, first and foremost, you want to choose a region. Right now, I'm in North Virginia. I'm currently on the VPC dashboard. Right now, I have a couple of VPC that I created before, which are these, but I'm going to be creating one from scratch. Now you can choose the VPC tab here to see the VPC you have created before. So on your right-hand corner here, there is a Create VPC tab. Click that. Then there are multiple ways. If you want to create just VPC, you can follow through this route to create just VPC. But if you're interested in creating VPC and other, components with VPC, which is like the subnet, the route table, and the network connections, which will be a combination of your internet gateway, you can also use the Create VPC and more. But for this video, I'm only going to be creating VPC only. So select VPC only, then give your VPC a name. In this case, I'm just going to give it demo-VPC. Now, I'm going to leave the CEDAR block as is. Then in the IPv4 CEDAR, I'm going to pick, let's say we'll go with 10.0.0.0/16. Then if you scroll down, I'm going to use the tenancy to be default. For the other options, you can use dedicated, but this, I'll leave it as default. Then we can give our visit, we can tag our VPC, which is demo/VPC. The next thing we have to do is to click Create VPC. Now, right now, we've created our VPC, which is the demo VPC. So now that we've created this VPC, by default, when you create a VPC, a route table is created by default, right? So let's see, go to the route table session. You notice that the VPC we just created, which is the demo VPC, let me move that. You could see that by default, a route table was created along with the VPC. We didn't create this, just by you creating the VPC, then this was created. Now, if you want to continue with creating like the subnets, we can also do that. Then let's go to the subnet tab. Here, we can create subnet. Click that. Then so for you to create a subnet, you have to specify a VPC ID, which is in our case, I'm going to be choosing the demo VPC, which is the one that we created before. Coming down here, there is the settings for the subnet. Here we can choose our subnet name, and in this case, let's call this demo slash. Let's call this public sub. Public/sub. So the availability zone, we have preference to choose from either, but I'll just take the first one, which is the East Virginia, US 1A, US East 1A, choose that. Then here also, we can specify a CEDAR block for the subnet. So in our case here, I can go by say 10.0.0.0/ let's use 16 as well. Right, then if you come down here, we can tag our subnet. If you want to create multiple subnet, you can just go by adding subnet to create multiple subnet. But in this case, I'm only interested in creating just one subnet. We'll go back here and do create subnet. Right now, the subnet is created, which is the demo public sub. So that is created. Now, this subnet that we just created, right? Now, if you notice, if you go to the route table session, you notice that we currently don't have any routes table created to an internet gateway, because right now this is only for the local, right? Now, we would want to create an internet gateway, right? And associate that internet gateway to our route table. If you see this session, it says edit route table. If you click on that right now, so right now, we don't have any association yet with our route table. So what I'm going to do is probably go back and create an internet gateway, then have that, associated with my route table. So if we go back to our subnet session, right? Now you noticed what we've done so far. We've created a VPC, which is in this case, we created the demo VPC. Along with that, we got by default a route table. Then we also created a subnet, which is the demo subnet, public subnet. Then if you come down, there are multiple other options that we could use, by either assigning a security group, which is in this session, we can, create a new security group, assign a security group, even go up to the form of creating a key pair along, so that way any instance that we create using this VPC, we can access that via SSH and also via the internet. So because this video, I want to keep it short, I only was interested in creating just a VPC. So that's how you create your VPC. So when you create your VPC, by default, you get a route table created. But I went forward one step by just creating a subnet. Right now, we have the public subnet. In the next video, I'm going to be showing how we can associate our subnet to our route table. Thank you for watching, and thank you.